But no, I haven't seen the gameplay uh, of the Grace and Soldier 11. But what I have heard is, obviously, 3 seconds. There's 3 seconds of like a gameplay for Shunguang, and you can see some of like the what she's like using. Like you can obviously see her sword. And I don't know if you guys like seen it at all, but she's like sitting on something. I think some people say it looks like a casket. It's like a big thing that she like sits on, like she flips off of and sits on, and I think it like I'm gonna assume that has multiple weapons in it, and she's gonna change stances. I just can't prove it yet. Like some people did actually try to translate the dev talk from Chinese to English, but it's still a rough translation. But yeah, you guys probably never played Honkai Impact the Third, but Yu Shuangguan gives me the vibes of Sushang. Or I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's also an HSR, but she's been in Honkai Impact first. Like she has like her blade style, like it's obviously good in like the blade art. She flies on her blades and stuff like that. Kind of like Yang Qing. Is that his name? Star Rail. I'm pretty sure the little ice hunt character, Yang Qing. But like, yeah, she flies on her blades and stuff like that, and like shoots them out and stuff. And that's like a similarity. But I think what she more importantly looks like, the character I was trying to say, if you guys remember, or if you played Honkai Impact the Third, there's a character name. I think her name was like Fuwa, or her proper name was Hersher of Sentience, and that's basically the equivalent you could say of like an Archon or a Void Hunter or an Emanator in there. I think, but she was the Hersher of Sentience, and she had like a case thing behind her too, just like the one that they showed in Yi Shuangguan's short 3 second video. But she had like a case thing behind her too, like a big thing, and she would pull out multiple different weapons from there. She would pull out a sword, and then she would switch stances to like a pole arm spear, I think, and then she would turn that into a fucking great sword. Or I don't know if it was like, I can't remember too much, but I think she had like a chain blade, a single sword, like a pole arm, that whole ass casket. She would turn into a great sword and start bashing on motherfuckers like Monato. Like exactly how Monato, when he does like his parry thing and he's bashing you on the ground, that's literally what the Hersher sentence would do with her claymore. Yeah, there's the gameplay on that. Not only that, um, there's gonna be co-op in 2.5. Like, apparently the rumors is gonna be co-op. You're gonna be able to do chain attacks with them and everything. And then to top it off, not only is there co-op, that 2.5 is seeming like it's gonna be like a soft launch patch. And like they're revamping stuff. I heard they're even buffing standard banner characters like Soldier 11. I think Ellen's getting another buff. I think Sammy's getting another buff. I don't know if this is true or not, but like the standard banner characters I can say, but for the others, I don't know if I can say. But yeah, a lot of characters are getting buffed. There's gonna be co-op. There's gonna be some QOL. Like, it's just looking crazy. Like, I think 2.5 is gonna be insane. Like, I think it's really gonna be insane. And yeah, I hope what's her name? Yishuan Guan is actually a stance changer user, because that would be cool as shit. Sammy doesn't need another buff. She doesn't, but I think she needs another rework, kind of. I would be okay if they're like doing another workaround or something. Like I heard a rumor, like it could have just been clickbait, but it was thrown in there with all the characters that are getting buffed. Like I said, she felt kind of clunky playing back then before she was buffed, but now that she's buffed, I'm not gonna lie, she feels even more clunky. Like she kind of feels a little bit more clunky than the one that wasn't buffed last. Like if I'm not mistaken. Because the reason I say that is because when you're doing her basic attacks, there's a sequence where like if you do like your thing and you put your marks, you're trying to do a dash, but she's just not doing that dash, even though you're clicking the skill button like 2 times. It's because she's doing another basic combo and then she does a dash. And then sometimes she'll even do another one in between there, and then it's just like, are my buttons not working?